Can anybody hear us? Can anybody hear me? I'm being held against my will. Kind of, sort of, maybe, not really. I don't know what's happening. It's the Wastelands. Kind of, sort of, maybe, not really. You trying to make me echo here? What the fuck are you doing with that?
No, that's called YouTube on my phone starting to play the video.
Ready to rock on? Have a good night?
Always.
Let's do it. Oh, we're live. We're live. That one hit the wrong way. How's everybody doing tonight? How are each and every one of you lovely mother Canuckers doing tonight out there?
Oh,
Johnny's playing with himself. Well, not like that. To be clear. I mean, let's get that out of the way right now. He's playing video games with himself.
by myself?
By yourself. I'm high. I'm already there, man. Usually I don't get high till like halfway through a actually it's usually about 3/4 of the way through like a Phantom Empire Live now. It is what it is. The Lost Relic says, can't wait to talk some movies. We're going to talk some movies, Indiana Jones, but right now we need to shut up because this is the best part. I mean, I don't know what huge load you're coming in, Frank, but I mean, cool. Cool. Lost Relic says the music's really good. Yeah, we're kind of fond of it too. We are. So this is what's on the agenda. Is this your hat? No, you have no proof of that. There's no proof of that whatsoever. There's no proof of that. Other than it's kind of furry from cats. So, this is the agenda tonight. We're talking, we're going to talk Indiana Jones 5, because there's some news there, and not surprisingly, it's not good. We're going to talk the Candyman trailer. I've talked to nobody about this trailer, by the way. Nobody. I watched it, and I'm like, you know what? This is a good one to talk about tonight. Now, I'm not saying the trailer's good. I didn't say that. I'm not saying it's bad either. I didn't say that either. So, yeah, we got that. We're going to talk some gaming. Jimmy's? You mean Johnny's?
Johnny? Who's Jimmy?
Yeah, let's not go say anything like that about Jimmy. That would be good. Little Jimmy. So we were going to talk Halloween Kills and actually a little bit of Halloween Ends tonight. And my boy Mean Dean drops an image on us. So for the last 45 minutes or so, minus the last 15, which I've been talking to Johnny, had to put on the investigative shades. The investigative shades. They had to go on.
That's not investigative shades.
How does anybody sit in a dark studio with there are YouTubers who always wear their sunglasses. I've had these on for 10 seconds down here, and it's fucking driving me nuts. I don't get it. I don't know. It is what it is. Has anybody watched the Nobody movie yet? We have not. Jade and I might go to the drive-in next weekend. And if we do, it's probably playing. It's playing this weekend, but I don't think it's going to happen for us this weekend. Gabriel, I've never asked him how he pronounces that, but do you think the leaked photo from the trailer of Halloween Kills is real? We are going to talk about that, but we are not going to talk about that first. But we're not going to let you sit on the edge of your seat being, oh, when are they talking Halloween? Wouldn't want to piss anybody off.
I'd just be uncomfortable.
Yeah. No, we're going to talk Indiana Jones off the bat and what's going on there. Then we're going to talk about the Candyman trailer. Then we'll get into our Halloween Kills stuff, specifically about this image. I feel like I know where it stands now, and about an hour ago I didn't. And we're actually going to talk some Star Wars, too. We're going to be careful about how we talk about the Star Wars stuff, but yeah. Frank wants to get the news squirting already. Well, Frank is our squirt expert. All right, let's dive into it. Let's dive into it, man. First up, Indiana. Dive into Frank squirting? Is that why you made that tweet? First of all, why don't you tell the audience what you're playing tonight? What are you playing? By the way, are you streaming over on your end too?
I am not. Nobody wants to watch this grinding. This is the boring grinding. Yeah.
Oh, well, look at this guy, the Lost Relic. What a nice soul. Hope everybody is having a great day. I had a great morning, followed by a fucking pissed off afternoon, followed by a starting to mellow out night. That's my day. How about you, Johnny?
Man, I slept all day. I was exhausted when we finished the Fandom Empire Live last night. I went to bed, woke up at a respectable hour this morning, and next thing I know, it's 4:00 in the afternoon.
Oh, geez, must be nice. Fuck.
No, it's not.
My day was basically over at 4:30. So, wow. Anyhow, let's dive into this. Indiana Jones 5. We've talked a little bit about this movie. We know they're doing flashbacks. You've seen the dots on Harrison Ford's face. They're doing the de-aging. At least we assume they're flashbacks because I don't think they're ballsy enough to do a de-aged Harrison Ford for an entire movie. But who knows? Maybe they are. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something if Indiana Jones 5 was in fact a prequel to Raiders of the Lost Ark? We know how Johnny feels about prequels.
I don't hate prequels, just the Star Wars prequels. It's an entirely different issue altogether. Prequels are okay if they're done right.
Hope you and your loved ones are doing well too, Frank. Jesse's in the chat. Work was terrible, but it's over and I'm here now, so not a bad day overall. Yeah, work typically does suck, to those people that, have the jobs that they don't fucking know. I'm kidding. No, I get it. Trust me. I get it. We got some Michael Myers mass chatter. Anyways, regardless, it sounds like he has seriously injured his shoulder. This isn't I tweaked it. I need a couple days. They're rearranging the filming schedule for this. Now, doesn't this sound like we've heard this story before on another podcast? Right. I think we talked about this story on a different movie. Oh, hang on. There we go. On a different movie back in 2015. I'm not hating. I love Indy, man. And I love Harrison Ford. He's my favorite actor, period. And I know we talked to Kieran about this a bit. And Harrison Ford at almost 80 years old as Indiana Jones, unless you're casting him in the Sean Connery role, I was worried. We talked about this. I think most of us were at least concerned about his ability to be able to physically do things. And we thought that he was going to be handing off, the reins a bit, because they do have some stunt doubles in here. I mean, not that they haven't before, but he did do a lot of his own stunts.
Mhm.
And sure enough, rehearsing a fight that he was insisted on, he's got to do this one. He's seriously hurt, and they're rearranging. Well, he's not dying or anything, people. This is the dude that crashes a plane in the middle of a golf course, and by the way, still conscious afterwards. Yeah, he's Harrison fucking Ford, but he's also getting older, dude. If I'm Lucasfilm and Disney, and even Harrison Ford too, I'm concerned. This is really early days in filming. It's not like they're halfway through. They're still really early on. And yet, here we go again. I don't know, man. I've had a bad feeling about this since we found out we were getting it. There's no reason for me to not like it. Harrison Ford's involved. James Mangold's involved. Mads Mikkelsen's involved. Lots to be excited for, but I don't know. Like, you need to be able to film the movie. But if you have a pushing 80-year-old fucking just masterpiece of a human being who is insistent on still doing some of his own stunts, and this happens, I feel like maybe this isn't going to go as smoothly as maybe they were anticipating. Johnny, where are you with this all?
I mean, I don't. It doesn't bode well, no, but I'm not. I'm not quite as worried about it, because I think injuring your shoulder during a fight scene is. I don't want to say par for the course, but it's a more routine injury than some of the other things that could happen for someone of his age. Like it's very easily for me to believe that he tore his shoulder, threw out his shoulder, whatever. Rehearsing a fight scene as just being more par for the course. Like, fight scenes are intensive, no matter what age you are. I mean, I'd tear something from like a fight scene right about now. But yeah, I'm not as worried about it because it's a fight scene. It's if he was doing something or trying to do something more, I want to say intensive, but I mean more intense type sequences. There's been a lot of sequences in this series that, oh boy, that's a terrifying thought. Like, but a fight scene, I'm not so. If you're going to get hurt rehearsing a scene, I want it to be a fight scene and not, not chasing the MacGuffin literally or metaphorically.
It helps when I'm not muted.
It is known to.
Maybe I need to lay off the vape a little bit here. Sadly, I wouldn't be surprised if they delay Indy 5. Hope Harrison feels better. He's Harrison Ford. He's probably already kicking someone's ass. But no, I wouldn't be surprised if they delayed it either. I'm not sure why they're rushing the release of this. Well, I understand to an extent why they have to rush the release of this movie. But at the same time, he's already hurt. Slow it down. Convince him that, he just can't be doing the stunts anymore. Obviously, it's more practical, but it's 2021. Ronnie Burns says Halloween Kills. What's that?
Is that a thing?
Never heard of that.
How does Halloween kill?
with a knife, I'm guessing.
Huh.
Yeah.
I would have thought razor blades in your candy.
Well, that too. We're going to talk about that though next. Oh, Foley, what is Harrison's motivation for doing the movie? He's so rich, you would think he would retire somewhere by now. I love the indie movies, but iffy on this one. So like I'm not a big fan of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I don't think it's as bad as people say, but it's also nowhere near the quality of the first three, and I'm not even a Temple of Doom fan.
Temple of Doom is bad, but Crystal Skull is a whole different level of bad.
Right. And to my understanding, it went like this. In order to get Harrison Ford to sign on for The Force Awakens, which, by the way, he got paid handsomely for, we're talking 8 figures, people. He also got to sign on to do another indie movie. He did not want indie ending that way. So I wouldn't be surprised if Harrison Ford's pay for this movie is significantly less than it was for The Force Awakens, because even for Harrison Ford, he made a lot of money for The Force Awakens, and then came back for The Rise of Skywalker, by the way, as a figment of Ben Solo's imagination.
I mean, I think it's you can't really compare the two. I mean, obviously, Indy is a labor of love for Harrison. The Force Awakens was a labor of, you want to pay me how much to do this?
Right? I'm sorry. I'm gonna take home almost $18 million by the end of the yeah.
It's more of a damn it. I can't tell my wife I turned down $18 million to do this role. All right, fine, I'll do it.
Divorced again.
I think I think we can leave the cameo in Rise of Skywalker as a separate issue altogether, because I think that literally only happens because Carrie passed away.
See, I don't know how true it is, but the very reputable Star Wars sites that we talk about, and I don't know if we were ever very reputable on Wastelands, but we certainly had a lot of fun with it and brought on reputable people to make up for our shenanigans. I believe he was paid $1 million. $1 million for one day of work. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that's, like I said, I think that only happens because Carrie passed away. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, we'll never know.
I did not know this. Frank Riker says the dude got injured by a fucking elephant in Temple of Doom and still went through filming.
I'll say it right now. Frank, I love you, buddy. But when you first posted that in the chat, I read it very differently and thought, man, Frank's being Frank.
Okay, how did you think he meant it? You can't, because I'm not catching on to this. You got.
I'm saying when I read it, I read it as the dude got injured fucking an elephant. And just the fact Frank is Frank, I was able to write that off as just being something Frank says, and then I looked at it again and realized that I changed. If that ain't the pot calling the kettle black, I don't know what is, Frank.
You gotta love Frank. For the people that are just joining the stream, yes, we will talk Halloween Kills in this trailer leak, and I see some questions that we will come back to. Right now, we're talking about Indy. Did Indy 5 start shooting before COVID? No, they did not.
If they did, they'd be done by now.
Yeah, no, they're very early, like very early. We're talking like less than 10% of the film done. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Harrison Ford at this age, I just like clearly the role is physical. We know he's actually going to try to play basically 40-year-old Indiana Jones for at least a little bit of the movie. That's not a spoiler, people. It's all over the internet. His face with the dots all over it. And I'm pretty sure they're not chicken pox either. Let's clear that up right now.
That would be the worst thing that could happen.
What's that?
A man of Harrison's age getting chicken pox?
Oh, for sure. I don't know, dude. I just obviously I'm not saying the movie's not going to come out, but I'm simply saying I think it's going to be a bumpy road to get there. It's already been a bumpy road to get there. How do you feel?
I mean, I don't think it really affects it too much because I think Harrison's personality is, very much a carry over and carry on. I think they'll rearrange the shooting schedule, sure, but I don't think that really has too much effect on the overall production quite as much as like some people would assume. Like
Well,
if it's an injury he can work through and do all of the non-action stuff and not have it affect them, then it doesn't really affect anything, just the order in which they film, which might push them back a week or two and not months and months that some people are jumping to.
No, I don't think it's gonna be months. Maybe a month at the most. I think that's what it was for the Force Awakens. There's a big Frank is right. Yeah, they usually have plans for something like this, but you also have to realize how much screen time he has in Indiana Jones movies. Now, this one could be different, but judging by the cast, I see no reason to believe that. Like, I hope people realize Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones has way more screen time than Harrison Ford does as Han Solo in any of the movies.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think it's even remotely comparable.
No, it's not close at all. So
I don't think, if I actually timed it out, I'd probably wager to say that Han Solo has less screen time than Indiana Jones in any one Indiana Jones film.
Yeah, that's probably correct. So I didn't mean him like, oh, he got hurt this one time and now the production is going to be screwed. No, I'm talking about him coming back and stuff like this continuously happening, unless he's willing to take a bit of a back seat. That's what I'm worried about.
I think there's also a little bit of, Harrison Ford luck in a weird way. Like that dude gets injured on seemingly every production he's ever made. I think Harrison going injury-free on a production is more rare than him getting injured on a production.
Yeah, he does get hurt a lot. We do know this. By the way, if you want to support the channel, you can feel free to do so. You can send in a super chat, guaranteed to have your question and or comment read on air. Let's keep the ball rolling, though. It doesn't mean we only answer super chats, by the way, because that's not true.
Clearly not, since we haven't had one yet and answered several fan questions already.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It bugs me when I see people that only answer super chats. They're prerogative, but it's like, well, we get it. One, maybe you just don't want to donate, and two, not everybody's in position to do that. I get it.
I mean, if we ever get to the point where we've got, thousands and thousands of live viewers every time we're out, then that's a bit more plausible to say, if you want a question answered, send a super chat and we'll answer it. I mean, it's not like they have to be large either.
Even a guy like Dave, I noticed Dave had like 300 plus viewers the other day. Gave us a nice shout out, by the way. It's appreciated, Dave. And he still takes time to answer questions, not all the time, but questions that aren't super chats. And he has much bigger following than we do. But there are channels that just don't do that. I mean, hey, it's their prerogative, but like, I believe there's more than one way you can support a channel. Clicking the like button, which looks like this, helps us out too, as does clicking the subscribe button and notification bell to keep up to date on all of our future content. All right. Some housekeeping here. Originally, I was going to come on here and rant about two things. All I'm going to say on the first thing, I'm no longer going to rant on that, is if you're going to throw shade at people, get your fucking facts straight. That's all. Throw all the shade you want. I'm a Leaf fan. I'm used to it. I get shade every day, and most of the time it's deserved. So, but just get your facts straight. That's all.
It's summer in Canada. I like the shade.
On the second thing, though, and this is a bit more personal, is we appreciate the support that we get from each and every one of you. It means a lot, whether you're super chatting once in a while or a subscriber to our Patreon. All that's great. But the one thing you can't do is go harass another channel in the name of liking Fandom Empire. Not even going to say who it was. You know who you are if you're watching the stream. I know you're not a troll and you're a supporter of the channel. Leave Wolfman alone. He's a good dude. and probably the last YouTuber you want to piss off. Just throwing that out there. Johnny, anything on that? I certainly don't want people going and doing that in our name.
No, I mean, I'll say, I love our audience, I love our fans, I love our viewers. The interaction with some of you guys is freaking amazing. And if I was an alcoholic, I'd love to share beer with most of you guys, but I'm not. But Coke's on me.
Drink and I'm an alcoholic. Really?
What?
Really? How?
I'm being liberal.
One time I have a drink.
Don't paint me into corners now. But no, I mean, seriously, our audience is great. I love all you guys, and Coke's on me. But
I'm sorry, what's on you?
Coke's on me. Coca-Cola.
Oh, you had me excited. You had me.
I'm sorry, that gets you excited. But no, seriously, if you've been around us long enough, you know that if we have something to say, we are not afraid to say it. So let us fight our own battles, guys. We love you. We love all you guys, but let us fight our own battles. We get into enough of them on our own. We don't need you guys doing them for us.
Agreed. And by the way, Wolfman did absolutely nothing wrong and did not deserve that whatsoever, and had some very nice things to say about our channel today. So, yeah, leave the poor dude alone. Anyways, let's go on to topic number 2 now. And let me ask the chat, because we love to get the chat involved. Let's get in here. Let's get in here, chat, as we play this awesome music, just because you'll notice that on this show, we just kind of play the music here and there. $10 super chat in from Mr. Don Harrison, Wolfman with the peace sign, and
that's a too sweet, bro.
Pardon?
That's a too sweet.
Well, that's hard to see yellow on yellow. You see, right? Like the. Yeah, we can do that too. Wait, hang on. You're saying I'm doing too sweet, or he is?
I'm saying it's a too sweet and a pumpkin.
Oh, okay. You had me confused there, man. No, again, Frank, I don't think this was a trolling issue at all. I think it was just someone who is very passionate about supporting us and crossed the line.
Took something we said the wrong way and ran with it when really there was nothing to run with.
I don't know who that is, Jade, and I'm way too high to go looking for it.
Did I miss something?
She sent that privately, but yeah.
See that was the confusing part. Like I'm looking in the chat and it's like,
Kieran just got here. Did they talk Indy 5 yet? Yeah, that's what we let off with Indy 5. But actually, I want to go back to another question that came up here that I thought would be fun if we have to answer it right off the top of our heads. Because you did so well answering, random questions the other day off the top.
Those were awful questions. Okay. Like just stick with, which one do you like better questions? And those are easier to answer.
There we go. Here it is. Pumpkin Man Forever. Predict the Indiana Jones 5 subtitle. How about we just give our own? Because predicting, it's like fucking needle.
It's literally impossible without knowing the MacGuffin.
Yeah. And I don't know the MacGuffin. But I'll go with this. Indiana Jones and the Sands of Time.
Indiana Jones and the I'm too old for this shit.
Oh, they just like go on and freaking break the fourth wall down, and like Indiana Jones 5 is just nothing like we thought it was going to be. It's basically heel Harrison Ford just fucking giving everybody a hard time.
Yeah, that's impossible to pick a name without knowing the MacGuffin. Really, I mean. I mean that'd be an interesting question. Pick the MacGuffin for the next Indiana Jones movie.
The Lost Relic says, I think we need to get an idea of the lost relic of the film. I don't know. The fact that they're going back in time, though, I hope they're not doing it just so they can be like, hey, here's young Indy again for one final time, and that like it actually serves purpose.
I think it's going to. Yeah. I mean,
oh man, Frank, Frank, you're killing me, man. Nice one, Kieran. Nice one. All right, let's shift gears. Let's get the audience involved. This is where we were going. The Candyman trailer came out today. What did the audience think of the Candyman trailer? We want to know what you guys thought of the Candyman trailer. Jump into the live chat. Let us know what you thought, and we'll pick a couple and read it out. And if you want to get more detailed, then you know what to do.
While you guys do that, I think we should read out some of these Indiana Jones titles that our chat piped out there. Frank said Indiana Jones and the Little Blue Pill.
Yeah, I had that one up on the screen.
Well, okay, I'm not actively looking at the screen, so I'm going to read them. I'm going to read them because I think that's equally as important as showing them. Lost Relic, Indiana Jones and the Curse of the Pharaoh. Please no, I don't want Indian Egypt.
Our boy Dean Renner.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Prunes.
And Kieran's in with another one.
Kieran's had quite a few, actually. So which one are we?
Walker of Squeaky Wheels.
Okay, let's be real. Harrison Ford's never going to need a walker. Okay, he's going to be the old guy walking on 2 feet. Like,
that's the problem, though, man. The unwillingness to be like, hey, yeah, I'm 77 years old. Maybe I don't need to fight these 6 guys on today. Maybe I can step out for 2/3 of this. But no, he's got to do it.
Hey, I'll say it right now. If nuclear war broke out and the entire global population was destroyed, Earth would be repopulated by Harrison Ford and Betty White.
Hey, don't you go hating on Betty White now.
I'm not hating on Betty White. I'm saying the woman could survive the nuclear apocalypse.
Seems like it. Seems like it indeed. I almost took this a very weird place, but I won't go there.
The fact I suggested Harrison and Betty White repopulating isn't a weird place?
Well, I mean, it's Harrison Ford. I could see it happening.
I'd be more concerned with her actually having children at 90 plus years old.
Let's see. Linton says it was decent. Frank says it did not get me excited. Ronnie says it was good. Dean says it was, well, basically crap. Let's go to Johnny and figure out what Johnny says. What do you have to say about the Candyman trailer?
Johnny says he's glad he looked at the notes one last time before we went to the show, or he'd have no idea what the hell you're even talking about. Because I could care less about this movie. Excuse me. I'm going to be specific. I couldn't care less about this movie.
If you say could, then technically
exactly. Yeah. So I'm gonna, I'm gonna parse my words specifically, and I could not care less about this film. I have zero interest in seeing it, and the trailer did absolutely nothing to entice me. I'm not a huge horror fan. I like specific franchises, and I'm a slasher fan. So I have zero interest in this, and the trailer did nothing for me. I mean, yeah, it didn't do a damn thing for me.
So this is what the trailer did for me. It let me know that the movie actually has a pretty good cast, which I was excited to see. I don't know any of them by name, basically. But I know there's the girl from 911 on there, and I know there's the dude from Fear the Walking Dead. And yeah, so although that should be alarming, generally when movies use TV actors and not big screen actors, it's more often than not a sign. And I'm not talking about Netflix movies either. So, I like the cast. The cast is cool. The trailer itself, it did nothing for me. Like absolutely nothing for me at all. In fact, the trailer kind of gave me the idea that they're not going to use Tony Todd very much. That they found a way to do it where he might pop up a couple of times in the movie and we're not putting the movie on his back sort of thing. I could be completely wrong on that. But yeah, no, I have no excitement for this movie whatsoever. And I'll be honest, I'm way more interested in the next Purge movie. And I'm not even interested in that movie. So it gives you an idea how little I'm interested in the Candyman.
Yeah, I'm not interested in either of those. So I haven't liked the Purge movie, and I have.
We talked about this last night. Yep.
We did a bit, yeah. So I mean, rewind, watch last night's show again, and you'll hear my thoughts on the Purge.
All right. 35 minutes into this thing. And it's time to talk some Halloween.
Wait, can we do that?
I don't know.
This early in a show, are we permitted to do that?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I like this comparison. Tony Todd will get as much screen time as Godzilla in the 2014 Godzilla movie.
I've still never seen that, so I have no idea why that's funny.
Oh, wow. That's good stuff. All right. So if I go over to the Twitterverse here for a second and punch in Halloween Kills, one of the first things that's going to pop up on mine is a user by the name of Jay Lang. Okay, so holy shit, you guys. I just watched the Halloween Kills trailer, and oh my god, y'all, it's so good. Go see the Forever Purge to see it on the big screen.
Is that a French movie I don't know about?
And he and he posts a picture of what's clearly a movie theater that clearly has something on the screen. It says from executive producer John Carpenter. And our boy Mean Dean called him out. So like here's my thing. I don't know if you're searching this up at all, Johnny, and you can see the image.
I saw the post in the
so you've seen the image. Okay, so here's my thing with this, guys. Everyone's like, is it real? One, who cares? Like really, like they showed an image of John Carpenter's name. Oh my god. Like real like anyway. Here's what I believe. One, why would you do that? Like you have nothing to gain from it other than get yourself caught. Two, this guy claims in his Twitter account that he's a theater manager, and maybe he is. He very well could be. And that picture could very well be from the Halloween Kills trailer. I'm kind of on the fence that it's not. It's not hard to Photoshop a image of something else onto a screen. You know, there are people that do know good Photoshop. And if he is and he's just being sneaky about it, cool. But if he's not trying to be sneaky and he's just, hey, look at, go see it with Forever Purge. This is a movie theater manager who has probably just got himself fired. That is grounds for immediate dismissal. So going on Twitter and saying, hey, I'm a movie theater manager. Here's the trailer. Like, if you were going to do that, why wouldn't you just show a fucking image of the actual movie instead of a title card that anybody can Photoshop? Even me, this guy here, has learned to do a thing or two. They don't show trailers with all the lights off. They do here in Canada. So, maybe
I don't know if we have all the lights off. I mean, we usually still have the side runners on.
I know I've been in movies where they've had all the lights off.
I mean, I guess it depends on where in the trailer order it's placed, whether or not all the lights are on, or whether or not the lights are on at all. Because you kind of have like two stages of trailers, right? There's the initial stage, and then there's usually, I mean, at least up here, I can only speak to Canadian experience because that's all I have. But usually we get the first run of trailers, and then there'll be a few for like the cinema chain and their stupid trivia shit and that kind of stuff, and then you get more trailers with the lights out.
Yeah, no, you definitely get most trailer, or at least most of the lights in the theaters are off. Basically as soon as they start playing the commercials in front of the trailers, that happens. And then usually as the trailer starts playing, you get most of them go off. and then as the movie's starting, what was dimmed goes right down, I believe. Anyways, who cares? You know, if the dude's just having not, I don't even mean having some fun, but trying to be like, hey, yeah, there's a trailer, guys, get excited. He probably lost his job if there's any legitimacy to it. You know, that. Do I think it's real? No. Do I have proof to say that guy's a liar? No. But I can sure as hell say he's not smart for doing it. We'll see. The thing that really gets me about the picture, though, is I've seen like fake posters, fake horizontal images anyway, that have this exact same look to them. So again, could be real. We know it's not from executive producer John Carter from Halloween, John Carpenter, because from the 2018 version, because it doesn't look like that. But again, who knows? Frank says it's the trailer for Ends.
I believe that.
Oh no, we put up the wrong trailer for a movie that hasn't started filming. Man, and poor Dean. How about our boy Dean in the chat? Poor Dean. Constantly, and probably a bunch of other people in here, have to put up with hearing people tell them that Halloween Ends has already filmed.
Oof.
No. It's filmed. It's legit. It's in the can. Except for it's not. You know? We did our trailer predictions last night. Dean's saying the trailer here anytime between this Friday and next week, July 1 or 2. There's literally 7 days in front of us when this thing is here. Yeah, I still think that they're not going to allow, like, I can't see them allowing shit versions of the trailer come online before actually releasing it online. Most studios don't allow that to happen anymore anyway. I think Dave is probably spot on with his July 1st guest. We thought July 8th, I believe, or July 8th or 9th for a while, a long while. So we were surprised when it had seemingly got moved up. But yeah, no, it's coming. Get excited for it. Have fun with it. Enjoy it. Go make reaction videos and break every frame down, whatever you guys want to do. That's cool. It's cool because, you know, I get it. But please, 3 weeks from now, don't be like, when's the next trailer coming? Like, it's okay to leave some stuff, you know, for to be surprised by. Although I don't suppose we will have much of that. Do I think that Halloween Kills will make more money than Halloween 2018? No. Under normal circumstances, I like if there was no pandemic and they still did the IMAX version of it, I would say yes. But I know Canada won't be at 100% capacity by then in theaters. I know some places in the States already are, which is just nuts. But no, at the end of the day, I think it'll make I don't think it'll make like, I'm not saying Halloween Kills is only going to make 100 million worldwide, all done. No, I think it'll be closer to $200 million. But I don't think it'll get to 250 just because of, you know, circumstances against it. Johnny?
No, I don't think there's a chance that it is going to make that $250 million mark. I mean, 100 million guaranteed. Anything above that is going to be, I don't want to say harder, but
oh man, this movie will made $100 million worldwide within the first 3 to 5 days.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the guaranteed number. Like, you're not making anything less than that. I don't think at all is at all possible. But once you get above that 100 million, that's where things start getting a bit more region specific. You know, because not everywhere is at full. You know, we don't know. Again, you know, we can forecast what we think everything is going to be like, but it's still far enough out that, you know, I'll leave the prognostication to the specialists and say that, you know, the movie's going to make a profit, period. What that profit is and what the profit margin is, who knows?
It'll be big for Blumhouse. That's just the way they make movies. And old Blumhouse put themselves out there a bit with this one because this one has a much bigger budget than most Blumhouse, actually, basically than all Blumhouse movies get. So they definitely went the next step up for Halloween Kills, knowing they'd be going a step back down for Halloween Ends, which David Gordon Green publicly has already said Halloween Kills is basically, your massive blockbuster Halloween movie for the Halloween franchise, and then Halloween Ends is going to be something more intimate. His words, by the way, his exact words.
You can't trust a guy like that.
The Lost Relic. I think the intense, brutal violence will turn off some viewers. Yeah, that one scene where, you got Nurse Marion and Lindsay Wallace holding Michael Myers down and Tommy Doyle giving him an enema. It's extremely graphic, and it's the Halloween Kills unrated version, and you get to see Michael in some real pain getting that enema for sure.
Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Had to have a little fun.
There's having fun, and then there's whatever the hell that was.
What's that? Music? You want music?
I think we need music after that.
I predict the trailer is 2 minutes of Jamie Lee Curtis yelling, "Let it burn." Oh, man.
In fact, I actually
heard the thing, "Let it burn" or "Let him burn." And everybody, or not everybody, but there was a couple of people that were just, it's "Let him burn." It's like, no.
In fact, I actually heard a rumor that, they licensed "Let It Go" and are recording a parody track just for this trailer. It's going to be Jamie Lee Curtis singing "Let It Burn."
What's "Let It Burn"? The song?
I'm saying it's a Halloween version of the Frozen song "Let It."
Oh, "Let It Go."
Yes.
It go. Okay.
Only it's "Let It Burn."
Yeah, I don't want that. Oh, look at this. Look at this. They asked for it. There it is. Official poster. Oh, all right.
Sound Painter Studio is in my head.
This one right here?
Uh-huh. No, next one down.
I'm not that far. It's not letting me go any further than that right now. Maybe I have to refresh. I don't know what that would do to the stream, though.
I don't know. I can see it on my there. Yeah. Just like I said.
Troy says it's a beautiful poster. See? Troy with the respect in the house. Appreciated, man.
Dancing poster is a very pivotal part of Wastelands.
Oh, God. Oh, no. I know what's happened. All right. Let's let's go to school with Sage. All right. These people don't know me as that.
Like what?
Alrighty, let's go to school with Sean here. Frank, we love you, buddy, but we'll clear this up for you right now. Halloween Kills is a really fucking hard R. Make no mistake about it. It's a hard R. The 14A that you're getting, Frank, is because the trailer was rated 14A because they want as many eyeballs on the trailer as possible. The movie, hard R. Guarantee you're going to see at the end, rated R. Or it might even say not yet rated. But trust me, it's going to be hard R. And you don't need to worry about that. No Halloween H2O bullshit here. For those of you that don't like H2O, don't shoot me. I was just saying what Johnny was thinking.
What?
What? Sorry, what? Who? Who?
Huh?
How? Where? Why?
What? Huh?
Dean Renner in with the $4.99 super chat opening bid on the auction for that authentic. I feel like Dean already bid some on this.
Has it already been sold like twice now?
I still got to do a spinneroonie for Frank too. Jay's been bugging me about that. Yeah, we've been having. I don't think any of us thought this was going to become a bit, but it's become a bit. Prop channel.
It's a very important bit.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. And you know what's going to happen when Halloween Ends comes out or is getting ready to come out? I'm just going to scratch out the kills here and put Ends underneath, and it's going to be like the official Ends poster.
Just get a Sharpie and write Ends over kills.
We'll do a making of video with me putting the Sharpie over kills and then writing Ends down. It'll be like a 1-minute video. Put it out there. No, Frank, you're good, man. We just wanted to clarify that. We're having some fun. It's an easygoing, laid back night.
Yeah, once you start hearing that number and start thinking it's, the film rating, you start, it's a logical assumption to make, because I'm sure there are some people out there who are saying, rated 14, a Halloween movie, just for clicks, because there are people that do that.
Okay, for the record, I love American Turkey Burger. He's really cool. Has great conversations with Jade too. No, I'm sure you're having some fun. No, he most certainly does not.
I don't know. Maybe he's got a hand-drawn version of the poster of his own. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of Dave's stuff.
Oh, now you're just poking fun at me because I brought this up yesterday. No, I don't. And I'm slightly nervous that if we don't go somewhere this weekend, I'm going to get sucked into a certain podcast that's on Saturday night to compete in their contest. And it's like, oh no, I'm going to be terrible.
Wait, you in a Halloween trivia contest?
Darren would like me to be.
I think I would like you to be too.
I feel like we owe it to them to, with all the support they've given us, whether it's on Haddonfield to Vanish, which, by the way, updates soon. Updates very soon.
Yeah, I think you should. I want to see you eating that humble pie.
Oh man, it would be. You're gonna have like the guy who would pay $10,000 on, and I'm not talking about me, $10,000 on there to like see Halloween Kills opening night or something, and just knows everything. That guy in scene 4B in the background after they cross the street, what's his name? He would know it. And I'd be like, oh fuck. Jar Jar Binks for 400, please. I like this one. Mean Dean. Halloween Kills is rated K for kind of brutal. Get horns for that, Mean Dean.
I think he'd get the full B, Dean.
Oh, wow. Dave's channel is a masterpiece and a half. It is.
What is a masterpiece and a half?
Someone else is watching us right now. Hang on. No. Hang on. I legitimately would not be doing this if this wasn't a super important person messaging me.
I have no idea what's going on. As tends to happen. So now I'm just gonna talk at random
to give away anybody's identity or anything like that. It's like Dave always says on his channel, I'm not why would I give away my sources? That'd be stupid. That's how you burn a bridge with people. So
isn't that all awkward?
Yeah, well, I also can't say anything. So
no, I get the, I follow. It just doesn't make it less awkward.
Who said that? I don't know if you're watching me right now. Hang on. Sorry. I'm communicating with someone.
Huh?
I'm trying to.
I'm very lost.
He's killing me here. I think he's watching us too. Who said that? Might have to carry this conversation over afterwards. But yeah. Anyways, we have Star Wars stuff to talk about tonight too. And I don't know how far I want to go down that road other than to say, well, we'll get there in a few. Man, you handcuffed me, man. If you're watching, bloody hell. Hope you're well though. That's what I just said. Anyway.
I've heard from your, dear friend Frank that you like handcuffs.
Did I like handcuffs?
Yeah.
Oh, sometimes. Depends what scenario.
I'm saying you're the one who likes to wear them.
Oh, I thought you were saying. Hang on. Okay, I'm talking to you. You know who I'm talking to. I know for obvious reasons. I cannot say that because I don't want to get you in trouble or him in trouble and yada yada yada. I thought you were saying we said he leaked it. I was going to say we did not say that. I mean, he did post a picture that maybe he probably should not have posted, but we're not saying like he's leaking it everywhere, although he did leak it on Twitter. We need to get off this topic now. I hope you're doing well, though, dude.
I'm lost.
I can tell you off air, sort of. You still can't know who it is, though. What?
Huh?
Yes, we were totally serious about Michael Myers getting an enema in Halloween Kills. Completely 100% authentic. That happened. Yeah, take it easy, man.
That's in the super secret director's cut.
So that doesn't happen often where one of our sources actually reaches out to me while we're live on air. Hey, I'm watching. It's like, oh, he did it. That guy over there. Anyway. Yeah. So, and anybody else have any thoughts they want to get out here on Halloween Kills before we move on?
God damn, that doesn't happen very often.
I know it doesn't.
Well, no,
I just talk about something completely different.
What? I just had a triple with Pedro Martinez. That's what I'm talking about.
Pedro, I loved the way he pitched. His follow through was just
amazing pitcher. It's funny because it's in Boston too, so I'm like spanking the Red Sox with Pedro, and here he is hitting a triple at Fenway.
All right, like we should just end the show. Halloween, the enema within. Other Frank just came and mic dropped it on Frank Riker, and he's just like, beat that. I'm out. Peace.
Is there something about the name Frank?
You guys make one hell of a tag team. The Franks. Frankly speaking.
When you say the Franks, all I think is like a bunch of hot dogs.
Does Dr. Loomis have nude scenes in Halloween Kills? Confirmed, of course. Yes. The hot tub is back. It's Loomis, Marion, and Laurie, but in 1978.
I'm more interested in the tweet in the message right after that.
No, that message is going to stay privately between myself and the Fandom Empire Live team and you. And we won't be discussing said things on air tonight, but thank you for trying to throw me under the bus. Our boy Troy says that Halloween Kills will kill it at the box office opening weekend, and it will be fun to see them on the big screen this October. Yeah, I think the first 2 weekends it'll be good, and then it's going to fall off like a rock. Too much is coming out in that time. Oh, no.
What?
The secret director's cut of Halloween Kills contains extra footage of Busta Rhymes beating Michael up.
I don't want Busta Rhymes anywhere near this movie. Unless they want to like play some of his music or something.
Sorry, I'm multitasking here.
You're thinking about Frank's message, aren't you?
Reply in code in the chat. I mean, you can reply there too. Whatever. I reached out to one of our dedicated viewers who I talk to on Facebook often, so that should be a hint to go check your Facebook. Full Bush? Who's talking about Full Bush? You gonna sneeze? Two.
False alarm. I feel it in there. It's just not. It's like stuck.
Fuck Buster Rhymes.
You want to fuck Buster Rhymes? What?
Oh, for sure.
I've got to imagine he'd be the one to fuck you.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Well, I'm saying he'd be a pitcher, not a catcher.
whoa. Whoa. Sorry, I'm getting thrown off here. Man, do I got to call you out on Dean? Go check your Facebook. Fuck. It's saying the friggin' message hasn't been sent yet or something. But yeah. Buster Rhymes exit chat. I like this one. Devon Squad. Do you think Halloween Returns would have been a better movie than Halloween 2018? No, I don't. I don't believe that. I know there's a lot of people that love the idea of Halloween Returns. I will say this, though. If Halloween 2018 never happened, Halloween Returns still would have been a really solid return to the franchise and a huge step up on anything we'd gotten in recent memory. Oh, God. Hang on, Johnny. What do you have to say to Alex here?
You have nostalgia for it. That's okay.
I thought you hated Resurrection.
I do, but that's a personal thing. It's no different than you loving the prequels and me hating them.
Hey now. Do you have to address them like that?
They're awful and they suck.
All of them? I thought we've had this talk about our boy Revenge of the Sith.
That doesn't count.
Why doesn't it count?
Because it's actually good. It's like, you know how some movie series, there's the redheaded stepchild of the series that like completely ignore and never talk about, like The Godfather 3? Yeah, Episode 3 is kind of like the opposite of that, where it's the only prequel movie I want to talk about. Like, the rest don't exist.
I love when you see stuff going on Twitter. You get well, I won't even say the first part because we have an agreement. But our boy, I believe he's Gabriel Lyrics here in YouTube. Just sending some love Phantom Empire's way. I seen what you did, man. That guy's a tool. Don't let him get to you. It's all good, but I appreciate the love.
Those Tide commercials with Ice-T and Stone Cold are freaking awesome.
So I heard about these for a while. I don't have cable because I don't think you need cable anymore. But I have the Sportsnet and TSN apps, so I can watch a lot of sports. And then obviously I have the many streaming packages. And the first time I seen it, I just fucking died because I heard they were good. You think about who's involved, and it's like, yeah, I can see how that'd be good. But then it comes off like way better. And honestly, my favorite one is with Mark Messier.
I was going to say the Messier one is amazing.
The Mark Messier one is just so fucking classic.
It really is.
How would you like a job at a call center, my man? No. Hangs up. Oh, man.
I mean, I don't know. I think I'd take a job at a call center making cold calls with Stone Cold Steve Austin and Ice-T. Ice Cube and I'd pass, but Ice-T?
Oh, man. I don't know if our boy Gabriel's still here, but again, I seen what you did. Good stuff, man. Excuse me. Don Harrison, by the way, who super chatted us earlier, sent in a a follow on Twitter, or he followed us. He didn't send in a follow. How would you send in a follow?
I don't know, but I think I found Kieran's dummy account in the chat.
IPTV channels.
Yeah.
Montreal, we're going to take the cup. I'll be honest. Vegas is my first pick because I like Vegas a lot. But if Montreal is going to eliminate them, I'd still rather Montreal than the other two teams.
No.
Toronto and Montreal aren't rivals. This is the closest thing they've had to a rivalry. They've never.
I don't care about that. I don't want Montreal to win the cup.
Oh, I'm not saying they're going to win the cup, but I think it's pretty clear they're likely going to go to the finals.
We'll see. They still got to win 2 in a row. I mean,
no, they don't.
Well, I think if they lose Game 6, they lose Game 7.
But they only need to win one.
One more, but that'd be 2 in a row. If they win the next game, then that would have been 2 in a row. So it's still.
Yeah, I thought that they needed to win 2 more. I'm like, they're
No. I'm saying that to win the series, they have to win 2 in a row at some point in the series.
Fat Pat, I no longer like you.
That's not cool, dude.
Apologies. Anyway,
I answered Jade's question. I haven't seen Vanilla Ice in any of those commercials, but that's not to say he's not in them. Just that I have never seen a version with him in it.
Vanilla Ice. I think he is in one, actually. Is it bad that I just got Vanilla Ice and iced tea mixed up?
Very much so. Yes, like, 2 could not be any more different.
Whoops. Man. Yeah, no.
Hey, come on, Kevin. Let that get through the hole.
Here, let's have some fun. We're still going to talk some Star Wars to end the show. We'll do some Q&A. What did everybody think of the movie Bird Box? What did the chat think of the movie Bird Box? Good, meh, or bad? Good, meh, or bad? Comment in the chat right now. Johnny, I don't know. Have you seen Bird Box? I was actually blown away.
Never seen it.
I thought it was so good. So well executed for a low budget movie. The concept was fantastic. Like, it's not the best movie in the world, but like, I was pretty taken back by how good it was. And the audience has been just basically shitting all over me. So,
that's not new for the audience, though.
I think I need some pick-me-up music.
Good, except for Machine Gun Kelly. Is Machine Gun Kelly in that movie?
Yeah.
Or his music?
No, he's in it. He's a dick.
Oh, God. The only time I've ever liked Machine Gun Kelly is when Kevin Owens slammed him through a table.
Oh, man. Well, now that the audience has kicked the shit out of me, where to now? Wow. Dean, to answer your question, I don't know, man. I don't know, but I know enough to not question. So, oh God, Frank, why?
Because that's the man's opinion.
Why, Frank?
Because Frank is a very opinionated individual, and that's his opinion. Ah.
Bird Box or Scream, Frank? What's it gonna be? Bird Box or Scream? Wow.
We're gonna kindly insist you answer that. Oh, very loudly picks Bird Box.
Bird Box. Bird Box. Bird Box. Man, think about this. This is pretty fucked up, but I had actually. Do you guys want to hear about my dream last night? Maybe we should start doing shows of recaps of my dreams. So I had a dream last night. Trust me, this is going weird places. But still safe for the channel. So I had a dream last night that a bunch of us were invited to the US premiere, the red carpet, if you will, or the orange carpet of Halloween.
Those are on our OnlyFans.
Halloween Ends. There was myself. Jade, for whatever reason, was not in attendance. Kieran was there. That's right, confirmed. Kieran is in my dreams. My dad was there for some reason, who would be like the last interested person to go see Halloween Ends possible. He thinks horror movies are stupid. I think he doesn't mind The Shining, but that's sort of where it ends for him. And then my cousin, who most of you guys on the channel have met, Ray. The plane crashes. Okay. So like I'm probably in my sleep just being like, I don't know. I passed it on the couch last night. And
I get the feeling you might be there again after this dream.
And so we crash in this forest, this never-ending forest. I swear it's not the weed talking. We crash in this forest. And we all survived, by the way. All of us but the pilot. How lucky are we?
Was the pilot played by Greg Grunberg in your dream?
No, but he might as well have been. Live stream dream journal. Oh, wow. So anyways, we crash in this forest. The forest goes on forever. None of our phones work. And we finally come out of the forest into this like small populated town. Think of a small town out by like your cottage, Johnny, the cottage you used to go to. Small little town like that. Has one of basically everything, and that's it for the town. But the town is surrounded by never-ending forest, and when you enter the town, you're not allowed to leave. So people start trying to kill us. And we get down an alleyway, and I turn, and Ray is eating his own arm. And it's not just like, it's not just... Sean, you have to inhale? Oh, sir, if you don't think I inhale, there's an issue. But if you're seeing some of it escape, it's because my vape right here lets some of it go. But I'll try to do better for you, okay, Anthony? Is that okay? In fact, Anthony, weren't you the one that was saying let him burn? I know I'm going back like a year, bro, but Sean was in the movie The Village. But anyways, Ray's eating his fucking arm, but it's not like, it's just like, this is good. And he just eats his fucking arm away. And I remember like wanting to throw up, and all of a sudden I'm awake and I see Jade going to walking to the bathroom, and just like, oh my God, what the fuck did I just experience? It was nuts. It wasn't scary, but it was nuts.
I don't know what to say to that. I mean, it's very clear that our discussion of the Grey's Anatomy plane crash episode really got in your head last night. since you're dreaming about plane crashes. And I don't recall us talking M. Night Shyamalan last night, but apparently you were thinking about him really hard when you went to sleep, because that's what the rest of this sounds like.
Oh, well, it's something, dude. I'll tell you that much. Oh, I only got one sip left of my Summersby. Let's go with that. Let's have some fun with that. Hey, chat. Do you like beer, coolers, ciders, or hard liquor? They're your four options. Beer, coolers, ciders, or hard liquor. What are you going with? Johnny, I know your answer.
D. Wait, E. There was 4 options. So E. None of the above.
Coke and Pepsi? That terrible decision you had to go through last night? I'm definitely not inhaling. Are you trying to get me killed on air, man? See the eyes? We're not going to have a, is he actually getting high? Because Jade's been around me plenty to know how badly I get high. So, fuck, you guys have been at the end of shows, so.
Yeah, he gets, I'll know how high he gets at the end of the show by whether or not he remembers to take the dog out.
Oh, remember the other night? Sean, take the dog out, man. Yeah, I got it.
That's literally our post-show call, like our post-show last week. Kieran and I were having a conversation. We're talking about, our plans and some ideas for the shows in the future and stuff like that. And, Sean's like, all right, I got to take the dog out. We keep talking. I don't remember what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
By the way, Anthony, that totally did happen too. Anthony, I saw your display cases, man. You have some of your masks. So jealous. Look at mine. Look at this display case. It's a bottle of Coke filled with water. How fucking ghetto is that? No, I want to get
a mannequin head.
Basically redone the entire studio. It looks really good down here now. Oh,
you can shove a mannequin head. I don't know where my mannequin heads are. I have 2 of
them. Jade said, side note, have you all seen people's wives / girlfriends having been making them beer posters for them being the model? Was there what? That's over my head.
It's phrased awkwardly, but I think I understand the question.
Moonshine. Jeez. You went with option F. F fucked.
I think that falls under hard liquor.
Dean Renner says hard liquor. Fat Pat says hard liquor. Alex is going with some whiskey. Linton Jonas, classic. JD. Sure, why not, man? I don't mind. Johnny won't mind.
What am I not minding?
Our boy Frank Riker says beer, American turkey burger, beer and bourbon. Cat says Coors. Pumpkin Man's Jack and Coke. Jim Beam is better than Jack Daniels. Ooh, that's a hot take. I don't know about
Fighting
that.
words.
I don't know about that.
Those are fighting words in a lot of places.
Confirmed. Hooters in the UK sucks, according to Frank. Other Frank. Beer is the least awful to throw up. Yeah, hey man, I remember listening to that podcast of your guys. That sounded like it was a rough one for you. We need to have a Frank and Sean drinking night though over something. We'll watch a movie. Someone can come up with a game, and Frank and I'll just be fucking getting carried off on cam. That sounds like a fucking fun night. Sean, are you gonna have a Halloween Kills poster on your wall come Halloween? It depends if it sucks or not. The reason why I have this Empire poster, which is going to be blasphemy for some, is this Empire poster I truly believe is better than the original. For me, anyways, I like it better than the original. That's why it's on my wall. Although I do have the original one over there. You guys just can't see it. These guys see it, though, when they come in studio every day.
Once a week.
If a man says daiquiris is not a man, they're sweet as shit. I've had them before.
Some fighting words there for DMT, apparently.
I was gonna say I had daiquiris that night that Johnny and company couldn't find me sleeping across the street on the park bench. They looked everywhere for blocks, but didn't look across the street in the park. Never gonna let you down let you down from that.
You were on a bench that couldn't be seen from the top of a hill.
But nobody wanted to walk down the hill. I wasn't important enough to walk down the hill.
Excuse me, but you are the idiot who fell asleep on a bench when, I'm just going to step outside and make a phone call. That usually doesn't require, going 1,000 feet into a park to sit on a park bench.
No, this was way, way after my first bachelor party. Should have just left you there. Again, wasn't the best.
Oh, God, no.
Far after that.
No, your bachelor party is more remembered for our Barry buddies getting their car stuck in the mud.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That deserves some love, Art. That was very nicely done. It was very artistic.
Oh, that was.
Did you just get mad at me for giving myself horns?
That pun was awful. Like that was just that no.
Our boy Flinter's in the chat. I got your message, buddy, by the way. I totally get it.
Yes, it does. That's why I don't drink it.
Try drinking beer and watching Apocalypto. It's a unique experience.
I think I'd need a lot of beer to watch that movie, and I don't drink.
Have you ever had a drink? I feel like we were playing Manhunt one day, and Kyle's bro gave us all a fucking bottle of beer or something.
No, I didn't do that. I think beer tastes like dirt. I always have.
Beer is terrible. I fucking hate beer.
I think it tastes like dirt. I mean, I used to drink. You just get a.
Oh yeah, I'm gone. Look at those eyes. Fuck. It's over.
Peach Snaps and OJ was a thing on New Year's Eve in my house.
But don't worry. Apparently, I'm not inhaling. Oh man, the room is starting to spin. We haven't even gotten to Star Wars, people. So Star Wars. The Den of Nerds ran a report today. And if you want to find out who it is, just go to the Den of Nerds. Check them out on YouTube, Twitter, etc. Because we're not going to say who it is. But basically, the Den of Nerds ran a report today saying that the Book of Boba Fett is way bigger than people think. It's not just a Boba Fett film. And basically fucking everybody appears in this show. If you want to figure out who everybody is, you can feel free to go and put that on Twitter. Clearly, it's not everybody, but a bunch of other characters. Johnny, this kind of pisses me off a bit about that. Like, they could do it in a very unique, cool way that's awesome. But if the show is titled The Book of Boba Fett, should it not be his fucking show? Like, as much as I like Mando Season 2, I kind of thought, like, after a while, it started to become, oh, so this is actually Mando and Friends.
I mean, I don't know if I can agree with that part because it's still, it was. I think "and Friends" is a bit too generous. Like, Mando and Grogu, sure. Yes, they had a lot of friends coming in and out, but I think it was still always in service of that, continuing storyline, finding Grogu his home, finding a Jedi. But I think if you're going to call the series The Book of Boba Fett, it needs to be about Boba. Whether or not he has to be the central character, but you can have others around him in more of a ensemble type cast, because I love Boba Fett. You know, he's an awesome character. You know, he's one I've always liked. But he's not. I'm not that excited to watch a 10-episode season that's just Boba Fett.
I'm not saying like. See, it's hard to like go over this without saying who. And who knows if it's even true? But just sites like Den of Nerds and even though the guy is not maybe regarded the best at times, making Star Wars and what's the other one? Kessel Run. Those are like your top 3 places. Star Wars Newsnet too. And I just feel like with all the different names they had there, it felt more like, hey, okay, so it's just Star Wars, the TV series, and not Boba Fett. What?
I always thought Frank would be the person who gets the unquestioned most outlandish thing ever said in the chat award. Until now.
Who are we looking at here? Sorry, I'm fucking blazing.
DMT.
I'm not even gonna put that on screen. It's
no, I mean I'm not reading it either. But like, as the chat has said, several members of the chat, DMT. What the fuck, man? Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? We got this though. We got this.
Do we got this covered? Thank you.
Oh man. So Kieran is accepting responsibility for this. Is the way I understand this.
Yeah, I think that's what he's doing.
Yeah. Oh, it's the best part. Oh my God, Frank.
I'd really rather we didn't, because that's an image I don't need in my head.
I'll put myself in timeout. It's bad when. Kieran, check your damn phone. But yeah, no. Yeah, crazy. Crazy shit. I don't know. I'm just concerned, man. Like, if you're going to have this many characters in it, what's the point of eventually building up to a crossover event if basically you're already doing crossover events? Hey, do something.
What? I'm sorry, I'm getting caught up in my fantasy football chat. There's been a little action in the last half hour of humorous stupidity.
Oh. They on you?
No. No, the phrase commissioner was used. I think that's hilarious.
Oh, commissioner.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
That's good.
Clever. That's clever.
That's good. It is.
That's clever.
Wow.
Sure. Commissioner. Sounds like Rob Manfred.
Oh boy.
Did you see that shit?
Which shit are you referring to
The
when you say
Scherzer
shit?
Girardi stuff.
That's petty.
Like but that's Manfred. That is what Manfred has now opened this up to. Congratulations.
I mean, I think you need to limit it. Like, I understand the logic behind it, because seeing some of those videos for Spider Tack, like, god damn. You know, like, literally holding the lid of a container and holding the weight of it up, had some people. I know they showed a video of it on Tim and Friends, but, a bunch of, like, the, one of the bigger MLB The Show streamers posted a TikTok about it, and it was insane actually seeing it in action. So I understand that, but, like, I understand checking the pictures. Like, that's something that, probably should have been done a long time ago. This isn't a new concern or anything. I got no problem with, checking the rim of the hat and the glove and, and even the arms or the belt for that matter. But, not after every inning. That's ridiculous.
Take it easy,
petty. Now, check the pitcher after their first inning, and they're fine. Like, unless a pitcher disappears into, the tunnels, into the, back to the clubhouse. If you stay in the dugout the entire game, no. A camera would catch that somewhere.
Kieran's got to go. He's got to go. So go he goes. All right. Well, we'll turn it over to the chat here. Q&A. Anything you guys want to talk about? Star Wars, Halloween, horror, Marvel, DC,
general ridiculous craziness.
anime.
I don't think I've ever met anyone named Anime. I don't know how helpful I'll be on that topic.
Q&A. Anything you guys want to talk about? Go. Now's the time. We'll do it for about 10 minutes or so, and then we'll get out of here. Although the last time we said that, we ended up going for like 40 minutes longer than that. So no predictions.
We'll go for at least 10 minutes, and as long as we feel like answering your questions. Oh, I wish I could just sneeze already. This feeling in my schnoz is just driving me insane.
I'm done. I won't do it. I won't. I'm sorry. Like, you can be the biggest Rob Zombie Halloween fan you want to be. Great. Good for you. I ain't doing another Rob Zombie Halloween movie.
Yeah, Rob Zombie can't do it. He's too busy ruining the monsters.
Right?
Because that's not... Oh, damn it. I thought I was going to hit the corner. That's not something I want to see either.
Anybody going to see Black Widow? Well, I might.
Maybe. Oh, I absolutely will.
It's not top of my priority list by any means.
I've seen every other MCU movie, and especially with it being premiere access as well as theaters. Yeah, I'll definitely see it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Really? Really? I'm doing something like this, and it sounds ignorant, but it's not even a super chat, and I got to fucking really think about this. This is deep, man. This is deep, especially when I'm fucking half in the bag. My pitch for Indy 5 would be the original pitch for Indy 4 when it was in development many moons ago. And it'd be Noah's Ark. Let's do Noah's Ark.
How do you do that, though?
No fucking idea. That's not my job to figure it out. I just want to see it.
But no, I mean more from the sense of, like what's the MacGuffin? Like, what magical values does the Ark itself hold? Because I mean, the Ark, of course, is the Ark of the Covenant. You open that up and you get eaten. by ghosts and shit. And of course, the Lost Crusade was the Holy Grail. You drink it, you get eternal life. All
But you
those
gotta
fun
stay there.
shenanigans. So
Yeah.
what's the MacGuffininess of the? I don't remember what Temple of Doom was about. So I'm
But by the way,
abstaining.
that dude's sitting there, fucking the night. Is he just like not? I mean, I guess he had water he could drink, but he's just not like. Is he starving? Like, you would think he'd be starving. What's he had to eat? Unless he raised it from my dream and eats his own arm. Like, but it looked like he had his arm. So,
I mean, I'd say he has the Holy Grail, so it's not like he can die.
oh god,
He actually eats the bodies of people who incorrectly, who pick the wrong. If you pick the wrong chalice, the knight eats your corpse. That's how it works. Okay, Flinter, I don't know where you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here, bud.
Vin Diesel should have been cast as Harrison Ford's replacement for Indy 5, in my opinion. Oh, that's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. Were you a fan of Goosebumps series as a kid? Like the book series?
I mean, I'd say you can answer both.
Well,
I was a fan of both.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
were you a
love
fan of the show?
Oh yeah, I love the show. A lot of it was a more kiddie version of Are You Afraid of the Dark? I guess. Like I enjoyed the Are You Afraid of the Dark was one of my favorite series of all time. You know, I love it. And
I'm sure you have the whole series.
I don't actually because it's not something readily available.
Really? You can't get it anywhere? It's got to be somewhere.
They've put out some DVD box sets.
They got Radioactive and Fries with that on YouTube.
Oh, it's out there if you know where to look. Like there was I think there's some episodes up by CBC Gem, I think. But as far as fully released box set type stuff, I don't think there are any. No, there actually is. I just haven't bought them.
Johnny, you gonna go see Venom in the fall?
No. No, I'm not.
Those who are actually watching this, we just had some inside joke time there when Johnny had his head down. Those of you that aren't watching this, you missed it.
I don't know what you were doing.
Oh man. American Turkey Burger sack itches. Okay. Did you ever watch Celebrity Deathmatch?
Oh yeah.
Did you have a favorite?
Austin McMahon. You know, I've got the YouTube video playing on my phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can see your shenanigans.
I haven't done anything in a while.
You've got to remember there's a delay.
Oh, so now you've seen what I
did. Yeah.
Oh man. Check Instagram DMs.
You trying to slide into his DMs? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. What I don't know who this is. Who did he say he is? The Halloween Killer. I'm not seeing you, man. I'm not seeing you. You're gone, dude.
Really? Fuck you, Fenway.
Hey, you watch your mouth.
I just hit a ball into the deepest part of center field that didn't go. That's the only part of that ballpark I hate. Like, I love the monster. I love, the pesky pole, the bullpen, the short porch, but God damn it, that cutout in center field fucking sucks.
Yeah, I seen it. We talked about that earlier. We did.
It just screwed me out of a run.
Jesse's in the house. Our boy Jesse. What's going on, man? Johnny's getting ready to play Johnny on the spot again, and it's
Are they gonna be as stupid as last night?
No, because I'm coming up with these all off the top of my head because this was not expected. But it's time for Johnny on the spot. All right. The song can play through 2 times. That's how much time we have.
Go foul. Go foul. Go foul. You're going to hit the pole, aren't you? Oh, God.
All right, Johnny.
I love this new feature in the show this year. When you hit like a foul ball home run, it actually tells you how far away you are from the foul pole.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice to see the opponent hit a ball that's 3.1 feet foul. It's a very nice feeling. Not so nice when you do it.
Are you trying to kill time right now? Is that what's going on right now? Are you trying to kill time?
A little bit.
It's very disrespectful.
Well, I imagine your questions are going to be very disrespectful.
McDonald's or Burger King?
Burger King.
Oh, really? Just like that?
Yep.
Why?
I'm not a McDonald's fan. Unless I'm getting like McDoubles.
That is probably their best made burger. Even that they fuck up a lot.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm not getting McDoubles, I'm not getting it. I will take a Whopper over a Big Mac any day.
I think when you get a fresh McDub, it's fucking great. And I always ask for it fresh, but half the time they don't by how fast you get the food. But when you get a good one, it's great. It's great. Yeah, I just did that. Wow, you answered that fast. Okay. Americans aren't going to know one of these, but Canadian viewers will. Mr. Sub or Subway?
Subway.
I'm Mr. Sub just because the Mr. Sub on Stevenson is so good at keeping their toppings fresh. And then there's one out in Pickering that's like that too. That just, to me, those 2 stores blow away Subway. But the problem is the rest of Subway probably blows away the rest of the Mr. Subs. So,
yeah, I like the meats better at Subway, and I think that's such a big part of the sandwich that it's more important than topping freshness. Because I don't get much in the form of vegetation. I'm a lettuce guy.
Yeah. I can see that. I can see you being a lettuce guy. You're just lettucing in there. Anyways, Jade says McDonald's. Troy says McDonald's. Flinner says VA and Dub. That's decent.
It's a good answer if they've got a good grill.
Pumpkin says he works at BK. Well, but that's not answering the question.
I think it is on grounds of if he says otherwise, he'll get fired.
True. But just give us a wink if it's the other store that you like better. Maybe a wink. You don't have to say it. A winkle. I feel like we're getting inside scoops now. Inside scoops.
Frank, you're now like attacking one of the good parts of McDonald's. Like they do a good French fry.
No, when it's fresh. When it's fresh, it's great.
That's the statement of anything. Homemade French fries are gross if they're not fresh.
Okay, then. Let's see. Cat says Subway. Jesse says Subway's deathly. Troy says Subway. Ryan says Firehouse Subs. I actually don't like Firehouse Subs.
I've never been. I mean, we've got one just up the street here, but I've never actually gone.
Wait, Dean, Mr. Sub. Dean, have you ever been to a Mr. Sub? I'm sure you've been to Canada at some point. Maybe not. Shocking revelation. Dean lives in Canada. Like, no, I'm pretty sure he's a Philly guy. He might not be Philly. I'm just fucking throwing shit at the wall now. Jeez, Johnny, save me.
I can't. You're the one who's asked the questions.
What the
point? The whole point of this segment is to ask me questions. I can't take over that segment.
Well, here, turn it on me.
Oh man. Okay. All right. We're gonna get hard.
You get 3 playthroughs of the song.
We're gonna get hard. Okay.
All right.
Sean on the spot.
Sorry, who on the spot?
I said Sean on the spot.
Okay, you got to state the stipulations, though, right?
You can only have one. This is it. You can only have one for the rest of time.
Oh, you're going there.
Well, that's how you went last night, pal. So, I mean, if you're going to play the game, you're going to play the game. Chocolate milk or root beer?
Chocolate milk.
That was quicker than I expected.
Really? Come on.
I was expecting some haranguing. Oh, let me think here. These are tough. They're hard to come up with these questions.
It is. Why it's on the spot. Jade's like, it's like you don't know him. I can't believe you asked me that question, man. Oh,
there was a time when it would have been much harder for you to answer that.
Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Well, you gotta, think that nostalgia might, weigh a bit harder on you. So, okay, we're gonna hit you where you hurt. We're gonna hit you where you live. Halloween or Star Wars?
See, the answer is easy. Just afraid the audience isn't going to like me. Hey, there's a reason why this is here. I know I'm not, over the moon of their new stuff, but this is the best piece of cinema ever made, in my opinion. Star Wars. It's Star Wars. Now, if you're telling me I can only have more movies of one of the franchises, I'm going Halloween. Star Wars track record has not been very good lately.
You bought 10 Star Wars books today?
I did. They're not down here, though. So they had the entire X-Wing series at Talese. Dude, they're mint. If someone's seen them,
at where?
Brand new. Talese. It's a thrift store next town over by Toys R Us. So, yeah, it was like $20.
Damn.
It was 10 books, and they're fucking like they look like they've never been read.
Damn.
Like, oh my god, I'm definitely picking them up.
I mean, yeah, I can't really blame you for that one.
Well, Frank, I know what you're doing. I'm not that high.
I think the answer to that is pretty obvious. He likes the eggplant.
Not true.
I was hoping to catch you without thinking about it. Well, I don't have any sisters.
Oh, man.
So,
I expected Flinner must secretly be a Frank Riker burner account. Oh, this feels a bit abrupt between these two.
I mean, you kind of had to expect
it would be bad, but come on. Johnny, I'll let you take this one.
Oh, I love them. I've read them. I've read all three. I think for me, it's one of the best book series out there in the universe. I mean, the original Thrawn trilogy is up there. I think it's just as good as that. And it's huge for the universe because it establishes so much of things we'd go on to learn in the future. Like the Rule of Two is created in that series. It's a great series by an amazing author.
Man, I'm staring at my Star Wars Heir to the Empire anniversary edition, the new cover. It's just so fucking beautiful. I know they made a Bane one too. I think it's the first Bane book they did.
Path of Destruction, I believe, right?
Yes, that's the first one, right?
Yeah. Oh, balls.
What am I looking at?
What?
I mean, isn't it obvious? This is why this show's the Wastelands, man. This isn't Phantom Empire Live. This is sit back, come out, get high with Sean, and have fun with Johnny. We all know Johnny's high as a fucking kite right now. He's just really good at keeping it in.
It's not hard to pick up a contact high, sit in front of my bedroom window.
Oh, I remember. That's
It's a lot easier now than any other time.
Wow. Johnny, you have any more? You're about to run out of time.
No, Johnny does not have any more. What the fuck, Frank?
Yeah, no. Not touching that one. For other reasons. But yeah, wow. Wow. Well, guys, I think that's going to do it for the second episode of The Wastelands. Why not end with Johnny having his mouth open going?
That question from Frank has just got me. I'm shook.
Just started a bowl of White Widow. Well, I suppose we can answer this one. Johnny, I'll let you take this one. Is there a returning character you're most excited to see in Halloween Kills?
I mean, I guess the only answer that I could give is Anthony Michael Hall, because he's the only returning character that I know about, because I know absolutely nothing about anything.
Good pick. He would still be my pick.
He's the only pick I can logically make.
Wow. Oh, Solid's here. I didn't even know Solid was here. Is that the first time Solid's talked tonight? Nope, Star Wars. Oh, I've probably just named his answers in with a bunch of things. Take it easy, Solid. Stay solid. Yeah. Johnny, any final thoughts?
No.
None.
I'm thoughtless.
He's thoughtless. He's thoughtless, but he's not potless. Ooh.
Lots
you know
of
what we should do right now to end the show?
I'm afraid to ask.
It's time for the Star Wars trivia. No, I'm kidding.
I wouldn't put it past you to throw some random trivia.
Fucking Ben just pops up into the window, and Ian, it's all right. It's a triple threat match. I had no idea about it, no preparation for it. Because that'd be fair.
I'm going to be real and say that it wouldn't surprise me.
Halloween trivia. Okay. How about this? We'll end with Halloween trivia content. It's not going to be heavy.
I hope you're asking the audience.
I am, but I'm going to be asking you too.
I'm with TMT. Phantom Empire trivia. I might have a shot at random fandom questions.
Fandom Empire trivia. Okay, here we go. First fandom, Halloween. So let's go with this one. I have no idea. I got nothing. Here's one. How many movies does Donald Pleasance appear as Samuel Loomis? Cameos don't count. So, like after he's dead and being in a picture or something.
What about voice?
Well, no, the fake voice in H18 and H2O don't count either. Like actually Donald Pleasance. Don't look at the chat either.
I'm gonna say it's either 5 or 6. 5.
I'm supposed to believe you didn't look at the chat.
My eyes have been right here the whole time.
Everyone's like 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5.
My peripheral vision is good, but I can't. I can't see the chat. I'm looking straight forward. I'm actually looking at the price of the Nolan Arenado live card because that's just where my screen is right now.
Good stuff. DMT in with the facts. The facts of DMT. All righty, Johnny. What year did the Star Wars Special Edition trilogy come out in theaters?
In theaters?
Yes. Dum-ba-dum-bum.
I don't think it was the same year they came out on VHS, so I'm going to say 98.
The answer is 1997.
I didn't think they were in theaters the same year.
1997, sir. Close. It was 97 though. 97 people. And the last one, we'll go with how many live action Spider-Man movies have there been since the 90s? Live action.
Counting the one to be released or already released?
Already released.
All right. Trilogy, duology makes 7.
7 is correct. Man, I struggled to get through that. I thought that would go better than that. It did not. And on that note, it's time to get out of here. Johnny, where can everybody find you at, man?
Oh, man, you can find me here, there, and everywhere. You can find me Bros Before Pros Gaming, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and all of those places. And the Inside Handoff. I think we're recording our first episode the week after next.
I doubt that very much. Very, very much. Good night, y'all. Fandom Empire Dan on Facebook. Fandom Empire Now for Instagram and Twitter. And 123-456-789 for our hotline. Totally. Real thing. Yeah.
867-5309 is the actual number.
8675309. What's that?
I can't tell if you're so high you don't know or if that's sarcasm.
I legitimately don't know what you're talking about.
You type it into Google. You'll find out what it is.
While I'm on air still?
I mean, don't play it because, that'd be bad. But it's a real thing.
8675309.
Yes.
Just says Jenny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a song.
Oh.
Wow. It's an 80s classic, dude. Tommy Two-Tone.
Sean, it's an old 80s song. Thank you for coming to my rescue, Dean. Anyways, that's the show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for all your support. Check us out on social media. If you want to support us on a higher level, you can check us out on Patreon, www.patreon.com/fandomempire. Join today, because I hear that's the way. And just big thanks to everybody. Trailer next week. And then all of a sudden just drops tomorrow out of nowhere. And everyone's like, oh my God, I gotta.
He lied to us.
That son of a bitch. Anyway, for that guy over there, we're out. Later, Gil.
Peace, bitches.
As we dance to the music. Did you miss what I just did?
That wasn't looking.
Oh, no, you missed it.
Did you do dancing poster to end the show? What? How could you?
I'm going to have to tape it back together.
How could you? What is wrong with you?
I know. He's hurt. Medic!
That poster was worth thousands of dollars to someone.
Medic! Oh, no.
How could you do that?
It can be saved. We can rebuild it.
We do not have the technology.
It'll be back and better than ever.
But will it?
Look at this. This. It's like new. It's like new. Look at that.
That's so right, Alex. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Oh, man.
Seriously, dude, you just cost this channel thousands. Now we're going to have to reach out to the artist to draw a brand new one. I mean, where are we going to afford such high-quality art?
Man. Wow, this is hilarious. Oh, it's like the chat just lost a family member. Halloween really does kill. Oh, shit.
You're a monster. You're a sick monster. You. Oh man.
I wish I had tape down here. I don't, but we will save it and do something creative with it.
I don't.
What a plot twist, though, right?
Monster.
I think this deserves to end with some creepy Halloween style music.
So she's been playing when you tore up the poster.
Oh, man. Well, that's it. For that guy, I'm going to have to take another hit after that.
I agree, Frank. I'm thinking of turning in my resignation.
Look, it's got character now. I'm gonna like singe the bottom of it.
You, sir, are a monster. Have you no shame, sir?
Morning for morning. Oh my God, Frank.
Zero shame, sir. Monster.